Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. It's Rich. I'm fired up. It's year 2 of milkweed for monarchs. We started last year, and when I say we, it's Janie over at Dig, Plant, Water, Repeat. If you're not subscribed to her channel, check it out. I'm going to put a link down below. We started a project last year, milkweed for monarchs. I'm going to need you to, if you could, watch this video, and then at the end, I need your help. So check that out. But this project started last year. As you've known, the monarch butterfly is the iconic butterfly of North America. I mean, that beautiful red, orange, gold butterfly, it's everywhere. You've seen all the pictures, the egg, the caterpillar, the chrysalis, the butterfly. It's the iconic butterfly of North America. Over the past 30, 40 years, its habitat has been declining. There's been more roads put in. There's more farmland that's expanding, more pesticides used to get rid of, weeds on the sides of the road, more development in the cities, and so its habitat is declining. There's a lot of efforts to increase the habitat for the monarch butterfly, and especially the host plant where it lays its eggs and its caterpillars live, and that's the milkweed. We're on board. We have been since last year, and a lot of people have. Like I think I said, we had support last year in probably 25 states, the US and Canada. So it was really good. What we're trying to do, simple nutshell here, the butterfly every spring travels from Mexico all the way to Canada. Along the way, it is dropping off eggs and caterpillars, it's multiplying, and at the end of the year, it's doing the same thing all the way back down to Mexico where it winters. We're trying to help increase the milkweed population and the native population of other plants that host the monarch butterfly. Pretty simple project. Last year, there was a lot of planting that went on. I didn't plant, unfortunately. I wanted to, I didn't. Last year, we got an area set aside. I got it all cleaned out and ready. I've got an area that's about, 20 by 40 that's going to become a huge native garden. I've got about, 16 different plants that are native to Minnesota. Grasses, other flowers, a couple kinds of milkweed that are native to Minnesota, and that's all going in this year. I've got, 16 different plants in about 8 or 9 different flats. I've got 4 by 4 pots. There's some milkweed right there. It's going. So I'm growing 2 different kinds of milkweed. Common milkweed, which everybody's seen. Common milkweed, and then what you just saw was butterfly weed. It's another type of milkweed. Beautiful. This is, I think, the only native orange flower to Minnesota. It's gorgeous. So as you can tell, I'm fired up. They're growing. My butterfly weed is growing, as are a bunch of the grasses and things I've got over in front of the window right now. I'm going to make this huge garden, and hopefully it's going to bring in all sorts of pollinators, other bees, other butterflies. But those host plants, I've got right now 36 of the common milkweed and 36 of the butterfly weed that I'll be scattering around. Hopefully those will attract butterflies. Are they going to do it this year? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to see huge growth, but my goal this year is to get plants in the ground so that next year they're established and that whole garden is just saying, hey, monarchs, come on in, lay your eggs. I'm hoping that happens. What do we need from you? Well, a couple things. One, if you could promote the program, this project, Milkweed for Monarchs. We've got a hashtag, Milkweed for Monarchs 2023. I'll put it in the title up here. I'll put it down below. If you could share this video to others, put it out on Facebook, move it around to different spots. I'm going to have it out on Facebook, YouTube, obviously, over on Instagram. I'm going to put it on Twitter. We're going to try to get that hashtag everywhere so we can really raise awareness of this project. But I need you to share this. If you've got a YouTube channel, please do a video. Talk about this project. Get the hashtag in there. Get others in your area that aren't subscribed to me or to Janie. Get others involved in your area and around the country, around the world, to be growing milkweed for monarchs. If we could keep this project going for several years, there'd be little oasis all the way around the country during the flight paths of the monarch for them to host. So that's the thing. Share this information. Get a video out. Share our videos, Janie's and my video, so others are aware of the project. The second thing you can do is plant some milkweed. It doesn't take a lot of room. They want to get into established areas, so this is probably not something you can do in a pot, but there's a lot of chances for you to do it. If you're a homesteader and you've got a little area, if you've got a 10-foot area along the woods, if you've got a back area that you can't plant or you don't want to plant, throw some milkweed back in there. If you can get a formal like native garden like I am, that'd be great. Janie worked with the city. They've got a native area in the city where she is, and she was able to plant some milkweed last year. What a win. It enriches that native area, and it provides habitat for the monarchs. And I'll tell you, this is a project that can work in the city and in the country. I'm out on 3 acres in farm country in central Minnesota, and I've got a little area. I'm going to be a little oasis out in the middle of fly-through country for the monarchs. Janie's in California. Janie's in a suburban area. She's found an area in her yard and in the city native planting area to do it. It doesn't matter where you're located, city, suburbs, out in the country, wherever, there's room. We'd love to have you join us. I mean, if we could get hundreds of people to do this, think about just those plants we could get out and what a change we would make. So those two things, share the information and plant milkweed. If you can't find any milkweed seed for your area, let me know. I've got some seed, some extra seed. Send me a note and I'll get you my address. You can send me a SASE and I'll shoot some milkweed seeds back to you. Love to help out. There's plenty of places to get native milkweed seeds. I've been getting it from a local place here, Prairie, come on, focus on, there you go, Prairie Moon Nursery. And I think I can buy it in even bigger bulk than just a seed packet. So if there's enough interest in, especially common milkweed, which is good in most of the country, I'll buy it in bulk and we can get it out to people. So if you can't find milkweed seed, contact me. I'll get you some. If you're local in Minnesota, let me know. I'll get you some other seeds that are native to here that are host for the milkweed or for the monarchs, and get you set up. So thank you everybody who was a part of this program last year. This project has really kind of morphed into something bigger, and Janie was great in jumping on board again this year. So thank you all for helping out with this. Use the hashtag so that everybody can find who's all involved. But promote the program and plant. We'd love to do this and see what we can do over the next couple of years. What can really be done? It's not a project that's going to take place in 2 months. It's a multi-year project to establish habitat in all our little homesteads around the country. All these little dots. Once they're out there, we can connect the dots, and it's a pretty big effort. So thank you everybody for being involved. If you got questions, drop them below. If you're going to be involved, please let us know your plans on Janie's video or on mine. Put down where you're located and what you're doing so we know who's all involved, and we can touch base with you later just to see how you're doing. I'd also, as things evolve, if you planted last year or if you're planting this year, take some pictures, send them to me. I'd like to kind of keep this together. I'm also looking to get a Facebook page put together for the project. So, and I'll update everybody with another video when that happens. So, all right, we've launched. Hashtag milkweed for monarchs 2023. It's official now. Jump on board and join us, everybody. Thanks. Take care.